when this Act, 73rd Amendment Act, was actually implemented, when it came into force.
So what actually does means minimum government and maximum government?
One of the most debated provisions of the Waqf Amendment Act is the clause that talks about Waqf by user. What is this provision and why it is so contentious?
So may I come in?
Come in, come in.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Have your seat, Prateek.
Thank you, sir.
Introduce yourself.
So myself, Prateek Verma. I am from Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh. I have done my schooling from City Montessori Inter College, Lucknow. And then I did my graduation from Bachelor's of Technology from NIT Raipur in the stream of Metallurgical Engineering. Later on, I joined Vedanta Aluminium as assistant manager and worked there for more than a year. After that, I started to pursue my master's in geography from University of Lucknow.
Why did you leave a good job? Vedanta is a prestigious company. You were getting the kind of job you needed,
Yes.
the kind of skill you had. Why did you leave it?
Sir, actually there were a few reasons. Primarily it being a core sector company, I wanted to use my knowledge that I gained during my 4 years of graduation in an engineering college. So I did give it a try so that I can find out that am I made for this job or not. After doing my job and getting a permanent employment over there, I saw that the learning curve started to decrease and my long-term goals of the career were not aligning in that job itself because I wanted to do something in the public service. So hence I tried to switch in the field of public service, particularly in civil service and CAPF, both.
Okay. So you chose to remain unemployed in 2020 and you remain unemployed even 2025. 5 years you have wasted your time?
Sir, I would like to disagree upon that because I did pursue my post-graduation in geography. I had a keen interest in geography since my graduation days. In fact, I also tried to join Kirodimal College, which is in North Campus of Delhi University. But later on, I switched to BTech. And after that, currently, I am pursuing my research in geography itself from Allahabad University. I just joined the college.
So in a way, you wasted 4 years of your training in NIT.
Sir, I again would like to beg to differ because I gained a lot of experience over there. I did my multiple trainings such as working in DMRL, DRDO in Hyderabad.
That is an endless process. You can continue to now, after completing MA research, you can go into LLB degree, you will get more experience. After that, you'll join any program of the IGNOU, you'll get even more experience, and this is endless.
Yes, sir. Experiences are endless, but I think so that this 4 years of my journey in college and the 1.5 years of my job, that shaped my personality in a different manner. The pressure that we go through in the process of doing BTech, because having back-to-back exams, studying 48 subjects within 4 years, doing practicals, everything are so much shaping your personality in a way. That knowledge, that experience is going to be useful somewhere in my future, and that currently I'm experiencing.
Nowadays, worldwide, people are talking about rare earth metals.
Yes, sir.
What are these rare earth metals?
Sir, rare earth metals or rare earth elements are a set of 18 elements that are present in the earth. Although the name suggests rare earths, but they are in abundance, but they are called rare earths because their traceability and their amount of concentration is rare. So there is a problem of unit of economics over there.
Can you count some of them? Out of 18, can you take the names of 5, 6?
Sir, they belong to lanthanide series like yttrium, yttrium, etc. Sir, these all I can recall currently.
Only 2?
Sorry, sir, I am not able to recall it currently. I'll definitely read upon it.
Okay. And recently we have discovered a huge reserve of lithium in Jammu and Kashmir area.
Right, sir.
Can you tell us what was the size of reserve and how to process it?
Sir, I am not exactly sure about the figure about the size of the size of the reserve, but for the processing of the lithium reserve, a process which is known as solution by the use of acids is used. In that, the oxides that are present of the lithium are dissolved and only the lithium is left behind.
Which country is having majority of the capacity in the world to process rare earth metals?
Sir, currently China and Taiwan are two major leaders of the world.
And how much capacity they share?
Sir, if you allow, I may guess. They share about 80% of the capabilities of the world.
True. So Chinese have decided to stop export of these processed rare earth metals to USA.
Okay.
But USA has found out some alternative route. What that route is?
Sir, USA being a close ally of Taiwan, so they have started to shift their imports to Taiwan. Apart from it, USA is also developing upon its own technology of processing the lithium reserves. So they are trying to discover their own reserves in Alaska, where it is predicted that most of the reserves are present in the frozen belts of Alaska. So they are focusing upon there.
Do you have any idea how much they produce? Are you Americans?
Sir, sorry, I am not correct.
Never mind. Thank you. Sir.
So, Prateek, we all know that when it comes to e-governance in this digital era, it's going to lead the good governance. And good governance means minimum government and maximum governance. So, what actually does means minimum government and maximum governance?
Sir, according to the statement of minimum government and maximum governance, it refers to that the government is not directly involved into hand-to-hand processes anymore, so that the red tapeism that is involved in the process of every sector, be it the passing of files, be it the indexes that are involved with the industries, or the ease of doing business indexes, etc. So India is targeting to improve upon that so that the red tapeism is decreased, and different portals are provided by different ministries, such as now you can do the e-filing of the ITR. So it has become very simpler for the people, for the industrialists, entrepreneurs to do their e-filing, and in this manner the corruption is also reduced, and in the long run the filing of the ITR is also improving and the tax base is improving. So all in all, it is a win-win situation for both the parties, be it the government or the user.
Just now you discussed that you want to align your knowledge. Got it?
Yes.
Then where will you be aligning your knowledge in the uniform services?
Sir, I am having a background in technical field also, as well as in the arts field also. So I think I am a good candidate who will be having a variety of information at my disposal. The technical knowledge will be used in weapons and different types of radars, intelligence gathering, etc., where I will be more than handy for my force. And in the field of art, such as geography, which is an integrative science also, so that knowledge can be used in study of maps, better planning of attacks, better planning of forces, deployment, etc., and the terrain information, climate information, so that the result of the operation that I am going to pursue can be in our favor, and I can minimize the damage that can be exerted upon us.
So you have done your masters in geography also.
Yes, sir.
So if you see the northern Himalayas versus the northeast region, then which area seems to be tough in terms of security concerns, and what are the nature of security concerns over there?
Sir, actually both the areas, whether it be the northern Himalayas or the northeastern Himalayas, both have their own challenges, set of challenges. The northern Himalayas we are having the borders with the China, where the Aksai Chin region also exists. Apart from is the Siachen Glacier, which is one of the highest peaks that is guarded currently by the Indian forces, is also in the northern Himalayas. So the altitude, the climate is very harsh over there. Apart from it, if we come to the northeastern part, China poses a lot of danger to the integrity and security of the region. Apart from it, many insurgent groups are also hiding over there, and it becomes easier for them to...
Okay, got it. My last question. What were the 5 decisions which the government has taken recently in context to Pulwama attack?
Sir, the 5 decisions that have been taken by the CCS are as follows. First being that the Indus Water Treaty has been temporarily suspended. Second being the citizens who have taken the visas from Pakistan and come to India have been given an ultimatum of 48 hours to leave the country. Third being the people who have been given visas under SARC are no more valid for the Pakistani people. Fourth being the consulate strength of the Pakistan and Indian consulate and High Commissionerate in both the countries are now being reduced from 50 to 30. And sir, the last being the corridor, which is the Atari and Wagha border corridor, is being shut down currently.
So,
Prateek, I assume that you must be aware of the large-scale violence that took place in different parts of the country in response as a protest to the Waqf Amendment Act that was passed by the Parliament.
Right, sir.
So, if you closely observe the situation, the state of Uttar Pradesh has the largest number of Waqf properties as on record, but we do not see instances of violence, at least large-scale violences, as we see in case of the West Bengal, and some protests were also there in the state of Karnataka. Why such a situation is there? Because going by a logical sense of mind, more number of Waqf properties should see a greater amount of violence.
Yes, sir. Sir, as you yourself said that maximum number of properties under Waqf are already registered in Uttar Pradesh, and according to the Supreme Court judgment which was recently conducted, it was held that if any property is registered or is having a proof that has been available on record, then there is no threat to that property and that will be covered under the Waqf bill.
That is one way of looking at the situation. The another way to look at the situation is the efficiency of the state of Uttar Pradesh and the inefficiency of the state of West Bengal and that of Karnataka. Do you agree with this belief?
Sir, I would partially agree to that statement. Definitely, the Honorable Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Shri Yogi Adityanath, has been very efficient upon handling the law and order situation of the state, and he has in fact deployed extra battalions of PAC as well as police to handle the areas which have been under the threat of any such communal violence. In fact, I would like to also say that my mother has also been deployed in one such area in Sitapur.
Okay. But Prateek,
yes.
One of the most debated provisions of the Waqf Amendment Act is the clause that talks about Waqf by user. What is this provision and why it is so contentious?
Sorry, sir, I am not able to recall it correctly. If you would give me.
What is Waqf?
Sir, Waqf is any land that has been donated by the people. It may be also done in the name of religion or for any educational institution, etc.
Okay, so if we look at this entire equation, we can clearly see that there is a conflict between the fundamental rights themselves. On one hand, we have right to freedom of religion of all the communities, especially the minorities, and on the other hand, we have rights like right to freedom, right to liberty. So there is an internal conflict between these rights. So how should we balance? Which right should be given primacy?
Sir, according to the Keswanand Bharti case as well as the 44th Amendment Act, the right to property was earlier abolished, and just the DPSPs of Article 39B and 39C hold more priority than the Articles 14 and 19 itself. So right to property is abolished, and these rights of freedom are lower than the socialist principles that upon which our country is run. So the Waqf land is not directly related to any religious minorities getting oppressed. It is the land which is being claimed as well as the process by which the persons whose land has been claimed can reclaim it, because they do have their own set of tribunal and there is no challenge available to that decision. So according to me, the Supreme Court has also reiterated the same statement and stand, and I agree to it, sir.
Thank you.
Prateek,
yes, sir.
If let's say there is a bill introduced in the Parliament to amend the federal provisions of the Constitution, what process or what procedure is followed?
Yes, sir. Sir, any bill can be such bill can be introduced by any private member as well as any minister. Once introduced, the bill must be passed in both the houses, as well as it requires state ratification by 50% of the states. Later on, the president also needs to give his assent.
Okay. So the similar process was followed while passing the 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act 1992 or 1993?
Sir, are you referring to the Panchayati Raj? So can I take a moment to think upon it? Sir, I am not currently very sure that was it under the simple majority or was it under the special majority with the state ratification?
But it was a federal constitutional provision, no? Panchayat related things.
Yes, sir. Then it must be, sir, by the ratification, state ratification.
So this the bills were passed in 92 and it became Act in 93.
Right.
So when this Act, 73rd Amendment Act, was actually implemented, when it came into force?
Sir, I think so it came into force in 1995-96.
It came into force in 93 itself.
Okay, sir.
I'm asking which month and date it came into force.
Sir, I am just aware that it is celebrated as the Panchayati Raj Day, but I'm not sure about the date.
Which
sir.
day is celebrated, Panchayati Raj Day?
Sorry, sir, I'm not able to recall the date exactly.
That date is important otherwise also, from a point of cricketer's point of view.
Okay.
A very important cricketer is having his birthday on that day.
Sorry, sir, I'm not able to.
Okay. Do you remember the birthday of Sachin Tendulkar?
Sir, actually, I'm not aware about the...
Incidentally, the day is 24th April.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
When will 24th April come?
Sir, okay. Thank you, sir,
Okay.
for the information.
Nice, Prateek. Your interview is over. You may go now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Have a seat.
Thank you, sir.
Is it the first time you are going for interview in UPSC?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So how prepared you feel after today's experience?
So it was a pleasant experience. There were a few areas which I can definitely improve upon.
You have got time. Your date is not announced yet.
No, sir.
So I think more than 1 month time is available to you.
Yes, sir.
We have seen until which date is announced. Have you seen that?
Sir, 23rd of May.
23rd. That is 1 month time you are left with. So you can invest time. See, we expected you. We didn't ask you many questions on geography, many of the things you are researching, etc.
Yes.
But whatever little things we asked you about rare earth metal, your answers were not very confident. You're not very sure about the names of elements.
Right.
And the most popular name you missed. Lithium is the most popular.
Right.
That you could not understand. So I think look around, figure out the areas where metallurgy and geography is having some convergence and prepare that part at least.
Fine, sir.
Because you have worked in Vedanta, so you should also study about the structure of entire Vedanta group of companies.
Okay.
Though we didn't ask question, but I have just a sense that perhaps you are not prepared there.
Right, sir.
So, for example, have you heard about HCL? I don't know. Have you heard?
Sir, HCL, the computer company, right?
Maybe.
Sir, I know the HCL chemical as well as the HCL company which is in computer.
Okay, fine. Have you heard about HZL?
Zinc Limited, Hindustan Zinc Limited.
So, what is the status of Zinc Limited, Hindustan Zinc Limited?
Sir, earlier it was a PSU, now it has been acquired by Vedanta itself.
Okay. And what is the status of SIL?
Sorry, sir, I'm not.
Sterlite Industries Limited.
Okay.
ये सब वेदांता ग्रुप के अंदर हैं.
Okay, sir.
कॉपर लिमिटेड, हिंदुस्तान कॉपर,
Okay, HCL.
हिंदुस्तान जिंक, और ये सब नॉन फेरस मेटल है.
Right, sir.
तो कंसोलिडेट कर लिया है वेदांता ने जितने भी नॉन फेरस मेटल्स हैं. जो सब बाल्को एल्यूमिनियम है वो पीएसयू था, वो वेदांता ने ले लिया है. कॉपर लिमिटेड वेदांता ने ले लिया है. जिंक लिमिटेड वेदांता ने ले लिया है. और चूँकि आप झारसुगुड़ा में काम कर चुके 100 साल, उसके इर्द गिर्द सवाल बन सकते हैं.
Sure, sir.
टाइटेनियम भी अभी चर्चा में है. तमिलनाडु में एक बड़ा उसका रिजर्व मिला है. उसका साइज, रिजर्व का साइज, लिथियम का इंडस्ट्रियल यूज़, टाइटेनियम का इंडस्ट्रियल यूज़.
ओके सर.
टाइटेनियम का एक प्लांट, प्रोसेसिंग प्लांट उड़ीसा में है. इंडो रशियन जॉइंट वेंचर है, वो पूछ सकते हैं. तो थोड़ा सा अपना मेटलर्जी वाले से इवेजिव मत नहीं रहना है. और चूँकि वो घेरेंगे ज़रूर आपको कि भाई 4 साल आपने NIT जैसे जगह में पढ़ाई की है, मेटलर्जी की ज़रूरत है, मेक इन इंडिया कैंपेन में पूरा जो मैन्युफैक्चरिंग है उसमें मेटलर्जी का बहुत इस्तेमाल है, क्योंकि वो सब बैकवर्ड लिंकेज उसी से।
डेफिनेटली।
तो कितनी जानकारी आपके पास है, ये सब वो पूछ सकते हैं, तो उसमें थोड़ा सा रेडीनेस अपना रखिएगा।
श्योर सर।
क्योंकि आपने बातचीत की प्रक्रिया में मम्मी का नाम लिया कि मम्मी काम करती हैं, तो नेचुरली वो तो बताना ही चाहिए प्राउडली, लेकिन फिर उससे एक सवाल का सिलसिला शुरू हो सकता है।
जी सर।
उसके लिए भी रेडी रहिएगा। पर्सनालिटी आपकी अच्छी है, वेल ड्रेस्ड है, एंट्री अच्छी है, बैठने का पोस्चर अच्छा है,
थैंक यू सर।
बॉडी लैंग्वेज ठीक है, फेशियल एक्सप्रेशंस पॉजिटिव है, प्लेजेंट है, ये सब चीज़ें आपके फेवर में जा रही है। एकेडमिक बैकग्राउंड आपका अच्छा है, अच्छे इंस्टीट्यूशन से आपने पढ़ाई की, अच्छे इंस्टीट्यूशन में काम किया है।
थैंक यू सर।
गैप ईयर थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लमेटिक है, जैसा कि मैंने पहले कहा, उसी पे ध्यान रखिएगा। और आज जो उस पर चर्चा चल रही थी उसमें थोड़ा सा टसल जैसा टोन आ गया था।
ओके सर।
मतलब आप थोड़े से एब्स्टिनेट थे कि नहीं ये काम करके मैंने बड़ा अच्छा किया, अनुभव मेरे को मिल रहा है, तो वो थोड़ा सा खींच गया।
जी सर।
वहाँ कोशिश कीजिएगा कि इस दौर पे अगर सवाल आए गैप ईयर से, तो कम समय में बाहर निकल जाए, क्योंकि वो आपका वीक एरिया है।
राइट सर।
बाहर निकल जाए और दूसरे एरिया में सवाल पूछे जाए आपसे, तो ज़्यादा फेवर मिलेगा आपको आंसर में। वो ये भी पूछ सकते हैं कि ज्योग्राफी का क्या एप्लीकेशन है जिस सेवा में आप जाना चाह रहे हैं।
जी सर।
CAPF में ज्योग्राफी का क्या है, मेटलर्जी का क्या है। तो आप ये कैसे, चूँकि CISF को आपने शायद फर्स्ट प्रेफरेंस दिया है, तो आप बता सकते हैं कि जितने भी माइनिंग प्रोजेक्ट्स हैं दे आर ऑल्सो प्रोटेक्टेड बाई CISF पर्सनल। अब वो PSU हो या प्राइवेट कंपनी हो, CISF वाले होते हैं। आपको चूँकि मेटलर्जी की जानकारी है, फॉरेस्ट की जानकारी है, नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज की जानकारी है, तो वो आपके लिए हैंडी होगा। you'll be already better equipped with information and understanding, which is you can take advantage of that background.
In fact, sir, the SESA Goa plant of Vedanta is protected by CISF.
हाँ, सारे, मतलब खाली सेसा नहीं, जितने भी प्राइवेट हैं, तो अब तो पॉलिसी ये आ गई ना कि एनी प्राइवेट कंपनी कैन रिक्वेस्ट द गवर्नमेंट एंड कैन हायर CISF, दे पे फॉर दैट। ठीक है, तो कुल मिला के अच्छा लग रहा है। If you have any doubt or any question, you can ask.
Yes, sir. Sir, a few questions. Firstly, upon the posture. Sir, हाथ फोल्ड करके रखना
उसके लिए
अच्छा
कोई
है?
मैकेनिकल फार्मूला नहीं है। फोल्ड भी कर सकते हैं, सीधा रख सकते हैं, लेकिन स्टेबल होना चाहिए।
Yes, sir.
और नेचुरल होना चाहिए, बहुत बनावटी नहीं होना चाहिए।
ठीक है सर। सर सेकेंडली, जैसे जो मेरी हॉबीज़ का सेक्शन है, तो हॉबीज़ में जैसे मैंने जो फुटबॉल लिखा है, फुटसाल लिखा है, और उसके साथ बाइक राइडिंग लिखी है।
बाइक राइडिंग लिखा है।
यस सर। तो सर, शुड आई ट्राई टू इंक्लूड दीज टॉपिक्स जो टेल क्वेश्चन दे जाए, या आई शुड अवॉइड?
आप जबरदस्ती उसको लीड करने की कोशिश मत करिएगा। फुटबॉल पे ज़्यादा तैयारी करके रखिए।
जी सर।
साइकिलिंग पे भी करिए, क्योंकि ट्रैकिंग वगैरह तो आपका इंटीग्रल पार्ट है ट्रेनिंग का, तो वो कराते कराते साइकिलिंग कराएंगे। ये पता करिए कि इन 5 एजेंसीज के बीच में फुटबॉल का कौन कौन सा टूर्नामेंट होता है, या होते हैं कि नहीं होते हैं, और किस एजेंसी की फुटबॉल टीम सबसे बड़ी, सबसे स्ट्रांग मानी जाती है।
ओके सर। आई वॉज रिसेंटली फॉलोइंग इनफैक्ट सर BSF का ट्विटर हैंडल, तो शायद उन्होंने
हाँ, BSF ही सबसे स्ट्रांग फुटबॉल टीम वाली है,
वही विनर रहे इस साल। दैट्स ऑल।
उनका भी जो खास बटालियन है राजस्थान में, वो
अच्छा सर।
चलिए, ऑल द बेस्ट।
थैंक यू सर। थैंक यू सर।
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.